This is the first week on the Opens, I believe, where we haven't had the Barghest hard banned out. So will we see Barghests? Will we see any other ships other than Barghests? Who the hell knows? So let's find out. Let's switch to the arena right now. And I think let's have Bart cast this one along with Satonia. Two fantastic casters right there. So yeah, let's go.
Hello.
Hello, Bart. We're in the arena. We have
We are.
Cast as his test. What of test ball? Because they brought an interesting on-demand setup here. They only have 6 pilots in the arena.
I think Test has got some inspiration from the team that kicked them out of the feeders and is bringing a triple golem versus what they expected, which was Barghests. So we have 3 golems, a vulture, and 2 Kirans. I'm guessing Test probably didn't have enough players to field a 10-man team today. But hey, we'll see how this goes. They did in fact lose to Barghests when they were, or lost to golems when they were flying Barghests, so maybe it'll work out in their favor.
Yeah, cast about to board triple Barghests, as you mentioned, along with a Basilisk Stalk, 2 Steeples, a Hawk, Manticore, and a Vigil. The match is starting as the links go up.
Yes, and these are cruise golems, so they're going to do a lot of damage. I'm hoping Test is smart enough to go after the Barghests and not try and hit something smaller here, but not really feeling it for Test. We'll see what they do right off the bat. Moving quickly, making sure their Kirans don't get alphaed.
Yeah, those are rapid heavy Barghests, and they do have that Vigil to back them up with that TP. They're going to be able to apply it to pretty much everything they want, but it looks like they're going to try and burn down one of these golems here straight away.
Oh, and interesting, Test is actually going right after the Basilisk and doing a pretty good chunk of damage to it. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, yeah, he just got alpha for 50% of his shields. I think this Basilisk is going to drop almost immediately for Center for Advanced Studies, but this Golem on the Test side is not holding at all, getting destroyed by rapid heavies.
Yeah, I think if they're able to bring down that Golem before their Barghest go on reload, I think this is probably over for Test, although they have lost their Basilisk, but it looks like Dana's Golem might go down in about 10 seconds as well. It all depends on if these Barghests end up going into a reload or not.
It's really hard to tell. The Golem is boosting for its life. It's bleeding structure on every single volley, but look at the damage on Eli Stan's Barghest now. I think you're right. If those rapid heavies clip before the Golem dies, Test might actually win once again with an undermanned setup.
And it looks like that's what's happened, is the damage has dropped off on Dana. He's tanking again now, so they're going to have to wait for the reload, which is 35 seconds. And during that time, Eli Stan is going to have to survive without a Logi. It looks like he does have a XLSAB, so he's able to keep shield boosting up a bit, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to punch through this Golem before he goes down to the Golem cruise missile fire. And when there's only 2 Barghests left on the field, I'm not sure if they can break Dana, even once the 2 Barghests reload again.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I'm not sure if the Golem on the Test side is XLASB fit or not. If it is, there's a chance that Center for Advanced Studies will be able to punch through it just as he's not able to rep. But this Barghest is going down. There's nothing that they can do to stop it. Remember, these Golems can hit the entire arena and then some. So Eli Stan is going to drop. It does look like Center for Advanced Studies is taking down the Kirans now, thinking maybe that will be the chance that they need. However, they lose a Barghest for the Kiran, which is not a good thing.
Yeah, it looks like their support, the Suples and the Hawk now are going after the Kirin, get rid of that, while the 2 Barghests try to go through the Golem, which seems like it's probably going to, hopefully that's going to work out for them. The 2 Kirins have been removed now. I'm not sure how much of the rep power that is actually taking off that Golem.
Yeah, it could be the difference. I mean, we'll see here. They do have something to note is Center for Advanced Studies does have a lot of DPS with those small ships. I think that they might need to actually start taking down some of these repair drones, and it does look like that's what they're doing. I'm seeing the Svipples and the Hawk taking out repair drones well. The Barghests are just doing massive DPS to this Golem, but again, we're seeing another Barghest die to cruise missiles, and Test Alliance's team does not have to worry about reloads here. It's kind of disgusting, actually.
Yeah, I think once if Deadlock dies, this is 100% over, because I don't think like 1 Barghest and 2 Suples and a Hawk and a Manticore are going to be able to break a solo Golem. Or sorry, break one of the Golems left with the DPS they have remaining.
Yeah, and so something I didn't notice this at first. Test has actually got remote energy transfers on their Golems, so they are. I'm pretty sure what they're doing is they are actually not XLASB fit either, and they're basically doing a Golem Tinker setup, which is keeping it alive as the second Barghest goes down.
Yeah, the Vulture has an energy transfer too, so in theory that Golem has the free energy transfers going into it, so they have like a pretty much a shared cap pool, and that Golem should be able to perma boost, along with the Golem's inherent bonus, where it gets a bonus to shield boost amount, I believe. Although he's taking a lot of damage all of a sudden. I'm not sure where this damage just came from. It just like suddenly started.
So all the rep drones have been killed now. So while these Bargus are dropping, I think those massive amount of rep drones was actually what was keeping it alive. So with the Bargus reload plus all of the small ships switching onto it, I mean, the 2 Spipples and the Hawk, like that's probably close to 1100, 1200 DPS. And I don't know, like that, this is still in play, which is weird to say, but if this Bargus is able to XLASB himself through just long enough for the second Golem to go down, this could actually still go the other way, because apparently without those rep drones, that was what was keeping them up. I thought it was their self-boosting, but no, it was all the shield maintenance bots.
Yeah, that was somewhat bizarre. It just like he went from being, you know, perma-tanking like two Bargists to just breaking in like 20-30 seconds. Unless he ran out of heat
said that.
As well.
Yeah, I think you might be right. It might have been the heat. And now that we're seeing it, it's he probably just didn't have enough heat left to keep himself going. And because the second Bargus is having second Golem's having no issues, where Green Mob's Bargus is about to go down here. Might live for a little longer. I think might have gotten XLASB reload. Who knows? Nope. There we go. It's really, really weird.
Yeah, it's also possible that maybe he ended up like having to burn out a hardener or something, because he was like super low structure, right, at one point. So
yeah, that's man, Tinker Golems, by the way. Who expects it?
yeah, now I guess it's mostly just clean up the crew for the test side. I'm not sure 2 Supers, a Hawk and a Manticore are able to break a Golem by itself.
I don't think so. Not with the remote energy transfers. Like it does really depend on how the ships are fit. Yeah, that's super weird. They're very slowly whittling down the other ships. I mean, the Sipple goes down, but you can see that those the application of the cruise missiles versus, you know, the small ships is not particularly great. But with no Logi, it doesn't really matter that much if they can't break this Golem.
Yeah, each Golem does have a target painter too, with the Golem having a similar target painter bonus to the Vigil. So they are actually having 2 bonus target painters, essentially. That does actually make those cruise missiles apply pretty well, even to these Supers in defensive mode.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm really curious to see these Golems fit. I'm surprised that this many energy transfers is allowing them to perma boost, and I'm wondering if they're running an ancillary or not. Just really weird. I don't know if this necessarily works versus a lot of stuff, but hey, like I said, Test seems to learn. They lost in Bargus to Golems, and this time they won with Golems versus Bargus. So, you know, Golem is the ultimate anti-Bargus comp. You're hearing it here first.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this setup would have done against a Vindicator comp or something. I think it might have not done so well, but it definitely worked against these Bargus comps.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering too if like maybe this was the one time that like you go after the Vulture instead, just get those links off grid. Because like imagine if they didn't have the bonus shield links. Do you think these Golems would have actually tanked? I'm not really sure myself, but I don't know. Regardless, it was a weird match. Not exactly. I guess I didn't really know what to expect going into this one way or another. But Test wins 90 or 100 to 34, which kind of sucks for castabouts, but hey, good job, Test, with your underman setups once again.